Hello, hello! It's me again! Back to you with another reaction video. Today we'll be reacting to Enterprising Engines, the Proper Channels, starring, you guessed it, the Narrow Gauge Engines. If your wheels aren't whirring, you aren't being a really useful engine. Just felt like doing that. But first of all, many thanks to Enterprising Engine 93 for giving me permission. First off, many thanks to Enterprising Engine 93 for giving me permission to do this. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. And secondly, when I first heard of this, I just knew I gotta do a reaction video on it. Yeah, I can tell from what I heard about it so far on Twitter, it's awesome. So let's get started with the proper channels. Let's see here. Skarloey and Rheneas must carry out a silly new procedure thanks to Duncan's carelessness. Oh boy, what did Duncan do this time? I guess we'll have to find out. Sorry, I just had to fix that. Again, thank you so much, EE93, for allowing me to do this. Really appreciate it. And let's get started with the proper channels. Let's go.
The proper channels.
There it is with that awesome scenery.
Ooh, that's the one.
Oh yeah, it is.
Duncan is a hard-working engine. But sometimes he can be a jealous engine, too.
Ooh, no more jealous.
And when he's feeling jealous, that's when he can be the most careless.
Oh boy.
Ah, great. How am I going to explain this to the thin controller?
Oh, Duncan. Oh.
You can start by explaining now.
Uh-oh. There it
Duncan needed an excuse for his latest scrape. And sure enough, it wasn't hard for him to scrape one up.
Oh boy.
It wasn't my fault. It was the buffers. It's the buffers' job to stop me, and they didn't. That's why I derailed.
He who cannot dance puts the blame on the floor, Duncan.
Really, Duncan?
It's high time you dropped this rock and roll lifestyle of yours and took some personal responsibility.
Yeah.
Being subjected to the most scathing of the thin controller's scoldings was a curse Duncan often had to live with.
Yeah.
Goodness me, how is this even possible?
How? Just how? How did he?
But while the thin controller's assessment had been fair, the nearby passengers drew a much different conclusion.
Oh boy.
And took immediate action.
Oh, here we go.
Well, bust my buffers. Look who's back.
Oh, shut up.
Loving the facial animation, by the way. Oh, crap. There's an ad. There's an ad. Oh boy.
All right.
I'm waiting for some ads.
Settle down, everyone. We have something very important to discuss.
Is something wrong, sir? You look troubled.
The railway had its budget meeting last night, and due to a recent incident, the springtime picnics and summer staff party have been cancelled in favour of mandatory bi-monthly buffer inspections that shall be carried out for the remainder of the year.
Oh, no.
This
Oh,
is
terrible.
Way to go, Duncan. You ruined everything again.
damn it, Duncan.
Oh, no. Curse you, high establishment! It's all nonsense, a sham, a hoax, a facade, Oh, I can't even think of another word, cuz I'm really disappointed.
You're named after a sir.
Yeah, so what's your point?
Buffer inspections? That's
Courteous
asinine.
again.
Why would they do this, sir?
Apparently, some passengers went through the proper channels and complained to members of our board.
So the parties and the picnics, they're all going to be cancelled?
Aww.
I'm sorry, everyone, but that may very well be the case.
I think Hugh is so
We
pure.
cannot justify all these parties and picnics to the public if the railway isn't as safe as it can be. We'll have to at least humour the board on this one.
Yeah, they gotta do
I
it.
suppose we do.
How many people come to those
we
meetings
must.
anyway? I mean,
Great. Just great. Like I don't have enough to do.
Rheneas and Skarloey felt sorry for their friend. This new procedure would very likely be the little diesel's burden to bear.
Understood, sir. Skarloey and I will handle the first round of inspections.
We will?
Come on, of course we will.
Gotta do it for
How
Rusty.
hard could a bi-monthly buffer inspection be?
Alright.
How exactly does one perform a bi-monthly buffer inspection?
I would say have them twice a month for a start.
What?
I understand that part.
I suppose we just look at them. And if they seem in order, we cross them off in this handy-dandy checklist the railway board provides.
Nah, there's gotta be more than that, just looking at them. Nah.
They seem
There he is
fine.
again! Dang.
Righto. That's one set down.
Many more to go.
I'm sorry, but that won't cut it. The railway board won't be satisfied unless the buffers are all tested. Give them a bump, and if they look fine and work
that's what I'm
fine,
saying.
they should be... fine.
We got a trusty Rusty.
So, that's it then?
Yep, that's all you have to do.
Oh, here's that music again. Oh, montage. Oh, poor Duke. That would not suit his grace. Yeah, hit me with your best shot, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, that was close. What? There he goes, gets Rheneas. Whoa! Well, there he goes. Woo! Whoa! Rheneas can do anything!
Despite the bi-monthly buffer inspection seeming like a waste of the railway's time and resources, Skarloey and Rheneas did their best to take the job seriously. Though they couldn't deny just how silly it looked from the outside.
I feel foolish.
Yes, we should.
Oh my god, another ad. Skip. Oh, there he goes again.
Uh-oh. There's George. Brace yourself.
Don't worry, I'm bracing.
Oh, here we go.
Hey! What are you two has-beens doing out here?
The Railway Board has requested that we conduct bi-monthly buffer inspections, George. Now, if you would excuse us.
Buffer inspections? That's asinine.
We know, George.
I mean, come on. If these public officials had any sense, they'd just turn the railway into a road and be done with it.
Now, George. The railway is just as useful to the people as the road.
Is it? Because whatever you're doing right now doesn't seem all that useful to me.
Oh, there's that waterfall.
Their last stop was a pair of old sidings, overlooking a waterfall, a river, and a lake.
Well, here we are. Now, let's get this over and done with.
Right, then we can go back to actually being useful again.
Oh, come on now. I want to get back to work too, but you don't have to be so dainty with it.
Dainty?
Yes, dainty. Rusty wanted us to give these buffers a proper test. You don't have to go full Duncan, but at least put a little oomph into it. Like this.
Whoa! That's a recipe for disaster. Oh, there's Proteus.
Huh. No, that didn't feel right. Let's just give this set another quick tippity-tap, shall we?
No, don't.
You
Rheneas,
know what I mean.
You have more sense than that. Don't do this. No. That's gonna go bad. It's gonna go
ready?
Bad. Very bad.
Ready.
1. Oh boy.
2.
3. Let's go! Whoa! Wet. Ouchie! Stick! Oh, no!
Well, I feel foolish.
Yeah, as we should.
Yes, you should.
While the accident had been silly, it had not been serious. Luckily, Skarloey and Rheneas' crews could call for help, and Butch was able to haul them out of the river. Somehow.
How? How did he put them out of the river? Oh, there's Harold.
Butch, are you humming what I think you're humming?
I don't think so.
Good, because it sounded like you were humming Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm sure this is all just a coincidence.
You sure about that?
Though the damage had been minor, their dignity had taken a significant blow.
Well, bust my buffers. It looks like the bi-monthly buffer inspections went quite swimmingly.
Duncan?
Come on, give him some credit. That one was pretty good.
All the engines hushed. It was clear the thin controller had a lot to say.
Skarloey
here we go
and
again.
Rheneas, while I'm disappointed that the two of you somehow simultaneously lived up to your names,
the engines took the time to marvel at the fact that Skarloey and Rheneas had taken the plunge near a lake in the woods and a divided waterfall.
Wow, I get it.
Can't make this stuff up.
Perhaps we have all made our own mistakes as well. Duncan should have been more careful from the start.
Yeah.
And it was a mistake of mine, and perhaps all of us, to see our passengers wanting to be involved in the decisions that keep our railway safe as an inconvenience.
Yeah.
That's a good point. We can't really
I couldn't agree more.
You know what they say,
It's to do. We can't argue with that.
Yep, but it's like I've been saying all along. See? Things would be a lot better around here if you all just listened to me, to be honest. Maybe.
Even if it means less parties and picnics.
Indeed.
You got that right.
But what if there was another way? Maybe if we can just make sure all the buffers are safe, we can make a case that these new inspections aren't necessary, bi-monthly. And if we can do that, we can put some of our events back on the schedule.
What a good idea, Rusty. But if you're going to repair that dangerous set of buffers on time, you're going to need some help.
Oh, Fred. And here we are with another ad.
Oh, cripes.
I'll give that a go.
Very well, Duncan. Thank you.
Rusty and Duncan wasted no time. The buffers were repaired, the inspection was submitted, and a case was made that perhaps the order for bi-monthly buffer inspections was a little heavy-handed. And this appeal was met on the most agreeable of terms. It just goes to show you that all it really takes is taking the time to get things right.
Come on, hit me with your best shot.
Here we go again. And there he is again. Your best shot. Proper channel. Your best shot. Yeah. Here we go. There's
Hey,
still
Butch,
more.
how's it going? Any dangers to the road?
Nope. There's no dangers to report here, George. But I did have to tow Skarloey and Rheneas out of a river the other day.
What? How in the world did those relics manage that?
They were doing a buffer inspection from what I gathered. They just hit them too hard and went rolling right into the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. They were rolling on the river.
George is not impressed.
Butch?
Funny things, those buffers. They're supposed to stop engines from crashing.
What's that?
But they never seem to work when they need them to, do they? Anyway, see you around, George.
What's George gonna do now? Wait, what's he doing? Oh, wait, never mind. And that flash. And that is that. We are done, everyone. Okay, first of all, bravo. Bravo, everyone, to all of you involved. Bravo to the voice actors, the animation team, the scoring team, Lisa Squirming, and EE93. And with another awesome episode of Enterprising Engines. So yeah. All in all, pretty awesome. Love the story, and yeah, and that unlikely dynamic duo with Skarloey and Rheneas. Well, they are a dynamic duo, but you know what I mean. Hit me with your best shot! I'm sorry, I just had to. That being said, awesome work to everyone involved, and that is that. Have a good day. If your wheels aren't whirring,